If it's good enough for New Jersey, it's good enough for us here in Miami. Crazy stuff. So now I can see myself back. Wonderful stuff. Look at that. The titles are animating now as well. I have a good feeling about this, my friends. This is exciting. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Because otherwise it totally falls apart. So it's funny that this is the second time that I've had an issue streaming via the Miami server. You'd think the one that's closest to me is the one that'll yield the best quality. But of course, that's not how the world works anymore, is it? So yeah, there we go. So now I'm streaming from here to the ingest server in Dallas, Texas, which is that way. Yes, it is actually that way. And that then goes and puts it into, I don't know, some other service. And that means it somehow comes out, at your end. Sadly, the YouTube chat is still not working, but, Biscuit's very welcome to look at the on-screen stuff there. That looks much better anyway, rather than the restream bot relays there. So there we go. I hope you've all got coffee. I certainly have coffee. It is wonderful to be here back with you. I have exciting plans. Perhaps I should start by, in fact, starting Subnautica. How's that? Hank the Patriot, welcome for joining us. This is exciting. Hank, I think I've seen a couple of your comments before. Julia was just asking, who's Hank? Well, I said, Hank is a viewer, of course. So very good that you could join us. Where are you joining us from today? Let's go and have a look here. This is our game, of course, 15th of June. We've currently spent 1 day, 9 hours, 35 minutes playing this. This is crazy, isn't it? That is just, we've been playing quite a lot. I have plans for today. Let me just go load this in and I will explain them all to you. Why not from Amsterdam? Because why not Amsterdam, indeed? So, last time, I don't know if you remember, but last time we built a submarine, which was exciting. There we go, sound effects are working, that's good too. So we built a submarine and we've driven it all the way to the abandoned Degazi habitat. It came with like 6 power cells and it was totally exciting. We brought it there and then we ran out of power. That wasn't so good, that was... Exactly, yeah. So then we're kind of dead in the water. So the thing is now basically hovering there, powerless, dark, no oxygen in it. And we can't do anything with it. So we have the option to make new power cells or build a power cell charger and charge those up so that we can go and, use them again. So that's one option that we can do. But for that, we have to go back all the way to our base, like, 1,000 miles away or whatever. Then we come back with the charged up power cells, hopefully. And so it'll take a lot of time. So I have 2 other plans of what we can do there. Thank you for hosting the stream, Dreamlab. Awesome. Good stuff. I have 2 other plans, and I'm going to try out a new feature here, which is a poll feature. I'm going to let you decide. Yeah, thank you so much. What we shall be doing today. I haven't prepared the poll, so I just need to quickly hack that in there. But bear with me there. What else can go wrong today? So, where shall we go first is the poll. You'll be able to see that on Mixer at the top of the chat as soon as it comes up. Explore down here is the first option, or go back and build upgrades, or you say doesn't matter. There we go. I'm going to start the poll now. See what you can do. I think you can just click on these things at the top if it works. I don't know if it does. Yes, exactly. You've got exactly 2 minutes to put your vote in there, my friends, and then we can see what we're going to do. This is going to be exciting. Oh, also, do we need the death counter? I haven't set it up, but I can totally do that right now. Do we need the death counter? Shall we do that? Julia says yes. Awesome stuff. That is no problem. We can do that. Let me just go over here, and then I will be able to start this thing, which is called... It's all tied, is it? Oh, okay. Very exciting stuff. I'm not personally planning to die, but it keeps happening, doesn't it? And with us and a dead submarine, I was wondering that perhaps we should at least consider the idea that perhaps it may happen again. So one of those things. Oh, I need to vote. Okay, I need to vote. Oh, right. I can't see the results right now. I say this one. Okay, well, now I can see the results. Oh my god, it used to be a tie. Doesn't matter. 25%. Explore down here. 25%. 50% say go back and build upgrades. All right. I think if it stays that way, that's exactly what we're going to do. 38 seconds go. You have 38 seconds. This is exciting. I'm just having a look what the command for the counter for the counter is going to be like. I've made it a coffee counter last time, so I'm going to make it a death counter now. There, and we'll start that too. Woo, awesome stuff. Great. Are the results in? 12 seconds to go. This is exciting, but I think we have our results. We're going to go back, build upgrades. I've got some great news for you there. This is exciting too. And then we'll explore, Patrick, because the thing is, with the upgrades built, we can go deeper, longer, better, harder, more, and all that. And this is going to be so super exciting. The votes are in. 8 total votes. Thank you so much for your votes. If you put, so just to bring that death counter thing to a complete halt here, if you, in the mixer chat, if you put !death, then you will see that hopefully, oh no, I haven't connected my things yet. Oh my god, I have to connect manually to these other robot-y things here. Let's connect to this. Let's connect to that. Come on, dude, connect. Oh dear, I hadn't connected my little guy there yet. I think, are we connected? I think we're connected now. Now, if I go to this thing, can you actually see what I'm doing here? No, you can't, can you? Let me just go and show you this. This. Coffee's had 0. Oh yeah, I see. So coffee's had needs to be changed into died so many times. There, died 0 times. Excellent. Now if I start, try this again, Christina. Try again, !death, and see what happens. That should then display the amount of deaths. It's all slightly jumbled up here. It looks like a test feed. What am I doing? I've just thought about this actually. This is the 20th. Hey, there we go. It works perfectly. !death died 0 times. And then the admins can then put !death, I believe, plus, with the space in between. So if I were to do that, or you, Julia, you try that, !death, space, plus. And that should then increase the death counter. I've had a little research session there earlier. Can I do that? Death, plus. And yes, there we go. Increased died 1 times. But I didn't, so now I can go death minus, and that'll be... died 0 times. Okay, cool. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. We can do this thing. Right. I've had a little research on how many streams I've done this year, and it is well over 50. Crazy. Over 100 hours of good old-fashioned entertainment down here. Let's grab a coffee, because coffee is a must. It doesn't work for you, Christina? Oh, it did, didn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you do it, Julia? Does it work for you? Because you both are moderators, of course. !death, and then separator space, and then plus. Yes, so it works for Julia. It doesn't work for poor Christina. Ah. Oh, you need to put a space in between death and the plus sign, Christina. I think that's it. Ah, well. So here's the thing. We are dying, of course, because we haven't got enough fluid here with us. We're being told we need to drink. I don't think we have anything to drink down here. Oh, yeah, we have coffee. Oh, man, that's terrible. So we have coffee. We've got food from this wonderful lantern fruit tree. So I'm going to just... I'm working on it, computer. I'm working on it. I'm going to eat something. I'm going to drink something. Oh, I can also see that my bioreactor is totally inactive. So I say we need to feed the bioreactor too. Maybe he wants a cup of coffee.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Tim, thank you so much for joining us. That is exciting. Tim and I used to go to school together. So say big welcome to Tim. Very, very cool what technology can do for us. That is so exciting. Yes, we used to be old school friends. About like how many years is that ago, Tim? I cannot remember. It is so long ago. It's coming up to 30 years, I believe. Unbelievable. I'm going to put some of these things over here. Moin nach Deutschland. You've got good company. Christina is also joining you from Germany, from Deutschland. Well, I'm eating some lantern fruit here so that I don't die in a minute. So, just to show you around the base, 500 meters down below, this is where we are. This is a new little friend here. He's harmless. He's just, coming to visit. We've expanded the base last time. This shouldn't happen, but, it does happen. Yeah, he's almost in the base, isn't he? Very funny. So, Mr. Clippy. Oh, look, we've got another visitor here. Look at that. Oh, I can even pick this guy up, can't I? Pick up the boomerang. Oh my god, look at that. That is crazy. I'm going to go and drop the boomerang somehow. I could also eat the boomerang, but I don't think I'll do that. I can only consume it. I can't drop it. That's terrible. Yeah, I'm not going to eat it raw, though. Maybe I'm going to go and grill him. Yeah, maybe I'll grill him. In the fabricator. Look, we have a fabricator down here now. That is so cool. Let me cook that boomerang that just made its way right into our base. That's so cool. Cooked, fried, consumed. Nice boomerang, I like it. So the bioreactor is working. We've got some stuff in here. Bag is not empty. That's correct. Oh yeah, there's some of this stuff in here. Good stuff. And there's some of these things in here. So we could build more windows. Very cool. I'm going to have some more coffee. It takes forever to hydrate yourself with coffee. It's just like in real life. And outside, so this base is going to be expanded over time. This here is the culprit that I was talking about. This is our submarine. And it looks awesome. Courtesy of, I forgot who picked the colors last time. Was it you, Patrick? Ah, it was, wasn't it? I remember.
Oxygen production offline.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. All our power cells are currently empty. So we have no oxygen here. We have no light. We've got nothing, which is terrible. So, but there's the thing. And this is what I wanted to tell you about. We have 2 power cells that are more or less charged up in our prawn suit. And the prawn suit is, of course, the thing that we brought with us. So it's down here. I've checked. We can't look. You can just about see them. These are the power cells, the blue things here and there. But, of course, we can't access them with the prawn suit being installed in the submarine now. So what we can do is we can go inside the prawn suit and then hope it's not going to get crushed, because I think, what's the depth of the prawn suit by default without any upgrades? It's about 500, 600 meters. So it could get crushed. But we would have enough time to extract the power cells and then use them in our submarine, which is over here. This, if you can actually see it here in the dark. Tim, you have to go. Okay, no problem. You have a good night's sleep and catch you later. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate that. Very nice. We do have a bit of we have a light here, don't we? Do we have it? Yeah, we've got a light. There. These are the power cells, all of which are empty. They're 0%, 0%, 0%. So I could go and grab that prawn suit here, leave him down here and extract the power cells, and then we can go back to the base with our submarine. What do you think? Shall we do that? Or shall we rather go back to base by ourselves and then essentially come back with charged up power cells? What do you think? Bye, Tim. See you soon. No, the prawn suit doesn't float. That is correct. Let's see. I think if we go down to about... I think we go down to about 700 meters down here. Yeah, if we jump out, we'll basically land down here with the prawn suit. And if it withstands that, which is about 600 meter, if it withstands that, then it'll be, I think we're going to just go and do that and see what happens. I can't move the submarine, that's the thing. It's dead in the water right now. Well, I mean, I do have the other thing is, if we get out with the prawn suit, I don't think we'll be able to go home with the prawn suit. So the prawn suit's going to stay here no matter what, because I won't be able to walk all the way back home with the prawn suit. Oh yes, of course, that's the oxygen warning. I'm gonna go do it. Should I do it? Let's do it. Well, I trust Dreamlab. He says do it. Boom. We're good until 900 meters. Aw, man, that's perfect. That's okay then. No cause for concern. Yes, I think that's what I'll do, Christina. I think I'm going to go and park him here so that he's... We have no upgrades for the pawn suit. So this is partly why I want to go back to base, because I found out that... You know, I keep telling you about this thing that we can build inside the moon pool that will make upgrades for both the prawn suit and the seamoth. And it looks like we already have those things. But I'm just going to go and explore a little bit here. 97%. Oh yeah, true. Good point. We shouldn't waste any of the power, should we? Julia, you are my woman. Clearly. So I'm going to go and park this thing here, and we're going to come back with charged up power cells, and then we're going to have a closer look at this whole area here. Right, I'm going to go out. These are them here. Power cell number 1. Power cell number 2. Haha! Submarine, check. Such good partners in crime. Yeah, you see, this is what my worry is as well, Dreamlab. The prawn suit, it's kind of nice to move around with it, but it's so easy to get stuck with this thing. This door is still closed. Good stuff. Oh yeah, we've got a personal light here. That's good. Light isn't active when you're climbing stairs, of course. Light also doesn't come on automatically once you've climbed the stairs. So I'm going to take this power cell out here and exchange it for this one. Same with this. There. We've got this engine efficiency module inserted. And there we go. I think we've got light again. Woo! Do you think that'll conserve some energy? Julia says let's turn the lights off. Maybe it'll conserve energy. Okay, I'm going to close the door here. Internal lighting off. Yeah, go on. Whew. Okay, let's go back to base. No silent mode. Okay, cool. Let's pilot the sub.
Engine powering up.
Oh, look, we've got 33%. Oh my god. Let's see. Where do we even need to go? Oh, here. Okay, cool. That's easy, isn't it? How did we even maneuver down here? Is it wise to take this thing all the way back?
Engine powering down.
This may sound crazy, but I'm going to go on a little exploratory trip so that I don't go around with the submarine. I'm going to go and do this with my... It appears that I do not know what I'm doing. I totally agree there. But I'm going to do this with my little sea glide here. I have a feeling if we're parked this way, then we came in this way. So let's go into the southerly direction. I'm just going to check if this is actually the right way to do it. You know, there was even a time where you could install a power cell charger on the submarine. Oh yeah, perfect. And then we can go up. Okay, perfect. I think this is the way out of here. Yeah, look at this. This is basically submarine shape, isn't it? Totally submarine shape. Yeah, there was a point once that you could install a power cell charger on the submarine that would constantly recharge your power cells. And that was a bug, and people took advantage of it. And what the Unknown Worlds, the game developer, did was to fix the bug. And now if you install a power cell charger on the submarine, it'll just drain your batteries even worse. Okay, I need to head south.
Captain, all systems online.
And then I can go back home. Yeah, back home. So turn around, go south, go up.
Powering up.
I think that's what we need to do, Christina. I think we're going to go and bring back the ingredients for a power cell charger in the crab shack. Careful. Oh my god. We can only go 500 meters deep with this colossal hunk of metal here, of course. Yeah, the outside lights don't really do much for us, do they? Full steam ahead, Mr. Kane. Shame we don't have music for this. Like submarine driving music. That's kind of what we need, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. This is probably how we can get out of here. Do we really fit through here? Oh. Just about. Ah, no, we're stuck. That's what we need, exactly. Soundtrack to Das Boot. Maybe I can sing it, if I can remember it. Oh, there we go.
Seek fluid intake.
Some soundtrack provided by Subnautica. Very good. Yeah, all we all... That is what we need, yes. See, what I find interesting is that we're almost near the surface now, and we're still at 32% charge here. Why have we used up so much battery last time when we went down here? Let's go. That... I don't actually know what that is. Julia's asking what is the... See, this is why I need a microphone, dear. So I think the top thing... Whoops. What was that? So I think the top thing is the health, and the bottom thing is just the amount of power I'm putting down here, I think. Oh, look, this is the island. Ah. Yes, I am thirsty, absolutely. Look, 1,300 meters to our base. I think I can make it. There should be a nice cool bottle of water waiting there for me. We can also look at through one of our exciting cameras here while we do that. Keel cam. Oh, there we go. Conning tower. Yeah, the island. The conning tower. The aurora from behind. I think this is where that Reaper killed us last time in the seamoth. So perhaps I'm going to go and steer slightly further away from that. We do, of course, not mention the Reaper. Very important. Yes, exactly. Yeah, this here, right? This is exactly where he lives. Oh my god, let's stay away from that. I remember this is where in our previous game, when we played this for the first time, Julia and I, there was a guy, we just parked our, I think it was the prawn suit. Yeah, I think we parked our prawn suit somewhere here, literally somewhere, or maybe further close to the Aurora. And we just heard this massive crunch. And when we came back, we just didn't find it again, and the icon had disappeared from the map. And we thought, yes, somebody must have eaten it. Oh, you and the fluid intake. Yes, how's the battery power doing? Let's have a look here. 31%, so not bad at all. So at this rate, we could literally be going back and forth between those bases like 5 times. Maybe it is literally the internal light. Can you imagine? That's the stuff that actually uses up so much energy. Wow, that exists. How exciting. Well, if we all play that video, it's like listening to the soundtrack at the same time, isn't it? Patrick, your music in the little video clip that you've made there for your friend, for the 300 followers, that totally got me into trouble with YouTube. That was not cleared for copyright. I'm not playing your music again. Just so you know. And it's gonna get Jessica into trouble too. Oh, sorry, I overread that, Patrick. No, it's fine. These things happen. So we're about 200 meters away from our base. I think I'm just going to park it here because I don't know where else to approach it from. I'm going to go and switch off the submarine here.
Engine powering down.
There we go. Perfect. Don't worry about it. As long as Jessica doesn't get into trouble, everything is good. They are so picky about copyright these days. It's crazy. It's all this Article 13 shenanigans, you know. Julia's reminding me, much like the computer, that I need to drink some water. I'm totally getting there. I'm getting there. Ah, home sweet home. Thank you for your confidence, Brian. Very nice.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh my god, I can only walk really slow now. That's terrible. I must have coffee. I'm glad we don't have a coffee counter. That would just take forever. I have more coffee, please. And have some water too. There we go. Nice, nice. There, coffee, water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
More coffee. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, we've made it. That feels refreshed. It feels good. It feels good. We're back at home. So the super exciting thing I wanted to show you, I think I can do that here actually, with the habitat builder. So here's the thing. In the habitat builder, in one of these modules, we've got this thing, the vehicle upgrade console. And I had totally overlooked that we actually have this thing, and we've had it for some time. This thing can be built in the moon pool to upgrade docked vehicles. And it can also build modules that we can slot into the vehicles so that they can then, you know, perform better. So for example, storage modules or depth modules or all kinds of other things. So I say, let's build that so we can then increase the depth of the prawn suit and the seamoth. And of course, we're going to build our power cell charger. Frags for surface. Why are you watching this? Thank you for joining anyway. No matter why you're watching it, we don't question it. That's cool. And also thank you so much for the lots of stars, Aerial Healer. Lovely to have you back. How are you today? Great, that is good to hear. Look, this is the position in which we can build that thing somewhere. Here, there we go. That's where it'll fit in. But of course we haven't got any of the ingredients yet to make that thing tick. So 3 titanium, a computer chip, and a bit of copper wire. And there we go with the freaking copper wire again, isn't it? Because we don't have copper. It is such a shame. We don't have it. It's just not here. A computer chip, however, we can certainly make from the following ingredients: table coral sample, gold, and more copper wire. Can you believe it? Unbelievable! Oh, man. Bye, Hank. Thank you so much for joining us. And show us that render. Drop a link in the chat when you're done. Why isn't there a way that we can turn gold into copper? Man, we need to go on a copper heist. It is terrible. So while we're talking about things we don't have, let's have a look at what the power cell charger needs. Advanced wiring kit, 2 ruby, 2 titanium. I think that should take priority, so that those power cells can charge themselves up. Advanced wiring kit needs also a computer chip, my goodness, for which we need copper wire again. Unbelievable, isn't it? Man, it looks like we're gonna have to do just a bit of yeah, that's an idea. Scanner time, and perhaps even take the scanner room out of this and perhaps put it somewhere else. What do you think? Maybe that's an idea. Just take the scanner room and move it somewhere else, or build another scanner room somewhere else. Remind me again, where is copper? Is that in limestone chunk? Or is that in sandstone chunk? Let's try, we'll see what happens with sandstone chunk here. Because copper doesn't actually show up. If copper does show up, then it'll be a large deposit for which we don't have the drill arm yet, which we need to make with the thing that we need copper for. So, but for that, the smaller particles, they're in either limestone. Okay, we're going to scan for limestone, and then we're just going to go and browse there, pick it all up. That's a good idea. What we do have here, of course, is these sorts of batteries. So let's, oh yeah, an ion batteries. Yeah, that's a great idea. We're going to go and put those into things like a light and this thing here. Let's put the ion battery in here. Ion battery, we found those, by the way, in the time capsules. This thing can just go get a regular battery. This thing is already charged. What else have we got that may need a battery? Scanners, good. Habitat builder, flashlight, laser cutter, everything's good. Oh, good. Yeah, so these ion batteries, we will eventually be able to make them ourselves, and they are made from, oops, not that one. They are made from ion cubes and regular batteries. Yeah, these are the ion cubes here. I'm going to put the power cells and our spare batteries in here. And these are the ion cubes. We find them in these alien bases, and those are combined with regular batteries to give you, and regular power cells, to give you 6 times the amount of energy. They take forever to charge, but it's well worth using those instead of regular ones. So sometimes when we go and find these time capsules, they have goodies in them that other players have left in there, and this is one such occasion. I'm going to put all these things away, so I've got a lot of room for inventory, so we can go limestone chunk hunting. I should also drink more stuff. There we go. And I should eat more stuff. Man, it's just the stuff you have to do before you can set off on a journey. And it's always good to remind ourselves why we're actually doing this. So we're trying to hunt for copper so we can make other ingredients so that we can upgrade even other ingredients. See how my bioreactor is doing at the back of the room. Oh, he's still active. That's good. There we go. Yeah, look, we can put that thing in there. And these we'll just eat. Cool. Let's go limestone chunk hunting. Let's check. Thank you, Christina. Yes, it's charged. Thank you. It's always good to have a look. Hello, little blue friend. How are you today? Limestone chunk. Come on, we need... How much copper do we actually need? We need 2 sets of copper wire at least. Titanium. Oh, good. It'd be nice if they tell us how far away these limestone chunks are. Because then also, once we've got this thing that makes upgrades in the moon pool, we can probably build something like the drill arm for the prawn suit. Aha! 1 piece of copper. We should have a copper counter instead of a death counter. Oh, you. So grumpy, isn't he? Why is he so grumpy? We also have radio messages we can listen to. They may take us to places that reveal interesting items. They call this part Crash Fish Alley. So I'm still counting in my head here. 1 piece of copper is with us. Oh, there we go. This could be another one. Yes, 2 pieces of copper. I feel like the Count from Sesame Street. 2 pieces of copper. Yeah, good point. Maybe I should divest of some of the titanium on our journey. That's copper. So were the other pieces not copper then? No, they were copper. Yes, look at that. 3 pieces of copper. Oh, good morning, Steve. How are you this morning? How exciting that you could join us. More copper. More titanium. Man, more crash fish. That is one of the deadly things of going and exploring in these caves here. Dude, find a hobby or something. 3D rendering is high on the list here. Try DAS Studio, that'll keep you occupied for years. Oh wow, that is early, Steve. Unbelievable. I'm glad you could join us. Do you have to work today, or are you gonna have a enjoyable day off? Julian, I bought new pillows earlier. That was kind of cool. How much copper do we have? Look at that. Beautiful copper. 5 pieces. I say, while we've got the scanner room going, let's see if we can find 3 more. What do you think? That could well be. Brian, that could well be. I got a funny comment on yesterday's stream from somebody called the Mad Cat Lady. Her name is Wendy, actually. I've seen her name pop up very often in the Carrara forums. Hello, Wendy, in case you're watching. Lovely that you left me that comment. And she was saying something along the lines of, will you work for Daz next? I thought that was very funny. She's into Carrara and has been for many, many years. I doubt that Daz even know of my existence. Let's keep it that way. Oh yeah, weird sleep pattern, Steve, is not good. Titanium. So just to bring you up to speed of why we're doing this crazy hunt for limestone chunks here, we need to build a thing that needs copper as raw material, or more precisely copper wire. 1 copper wire means we have to put 2 pieces of copper together, and we need several of those. And copper is one of those rare elements. For some bizarre reason, we just can't get enough of it. Oh, thank you, Brian. See, what would have happened had we had that long latency on YouTube? I wouldn't even have gotten that message until I was dead in the water, just like that submarine. So thank you so much. Come on, copper. Copper, look at that. We've got copper. It is literally, the title of this video is going to be The Copper Heist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get 1 more, and then we go back to base and build exciting stuff. Or probably, go out and find other things so that we can build exciting stuff. Like this, for example. For computer chips, we always need these sorts of things here. These are table coral samples. Let's pick some of those up. Yeah, exactly. Casual deep-sea copper mining. J mines copper. I'm going to grab 4 of these. Including the one that fell down here. Where are you? Oh, there. Perfect. Jay the Copper Thief. I like it. Come on, you copper? What are the chances? What do you think? Is this copper? No. Dang. Do you know, maybe Jay the Copper Thief would be the guy with the mohawk, yeah. Created with that new strand-based hair engine in Dash Studio. And then he disintegrates right in front of me. That's just... That's not only rude, that's terrible. Okay, 1 last piece of copper. I don't know where all these things are. They seem to just disappear. The moment I get close to them, they just disappear. I bet they're underneath this whole thing here. And there's more crash fish waiting for me like you. Oh my god. I need help. Titanium. Come on, copper, 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 copper. Yes! And now we're going back home. There, we've got tons of copper.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, computer. It's good to be back. Let's get rid of the orange stuff here. And conserve some power with that scanner room here. There we go. Ha! Now those things should disappear. There we go. Cool. Now, let's make copper wire. And eat something. And get a health pack too. That's a good idea. Well, while we're making copper wire, we've got our fantastic music that we should play, you know, when we make things with the fabricator and sort things out in the cupboards, the lockers, shall I say. There. That's very nice. Yeah. There we go. And I will, of course, take care of business, which is up here. That is... that is where our medkit fabricator is. I'm going to take one immediately. There we go. And now I'm going to go and fritter some of these other things away. Speaking of lockers, you know, let's put the quartz in the quartz locker. There we go. And we put the titanium in the titanium locker. Looks almost bare down here. There we go. And here we have copper wire. We've got these things to make all kinds of exciting stuff like computer chips. Let's start with that. Computer chip. There we go. We need 2 of those, which needs copper wire and a bit of gold. No problem. Let's go to the gold locker. Aha. Perfect. 1 computer chip coming right up, and there's another one. I think we need 2. So 1 is for that moonpool upgrade thing station. Let's have a look. What was that again? What we need for that? Power cell charge. Oh no, that was for the advanced wiring kit, wasn't it? And we were going to build that one first. Advanced wiring kit also requires a regular wiring kit, which is made with 2 pieces of silver. This quartz just snuck itself in there. It shouldn't have happened. Quartz, you go in the quartz locker. There. Let's go and build a regular wiring kit. So, that's that. Oh yeah, advanced wiring kit, sorry. We need more gold. See, this is the good thing is we have so much gold. Gold, 2 pieces. Boom. Coming up, 1 advanced wiring kit. Yeah, Steve, I can't wait to try the new version of Premiere. I've been stuck on Premiere 5.5 literally for years. Advanced wiring kit, okay, cool. Oh, that's in the thing here, isn't it? That's in this guy here. All right, I'm looking forward to that. 2 ruby, 2 titanium, no problem. We have that. We have that. 2 titanium is here. Boom and boom. And 2 ruby are here. Fantastic. Well, I guess now the only question that we have to ask ourselves is where we're going to put that power cell charger. Let me show you what it looks like. I'm just going to put it on the wall here just so that we get a bit of an impression of it's huge. It's absolutely massive. So if we put that here, it can only charge 2 power cells at a time. So if we put that thing here and then we open it up, this is how big it is. So we could just put it right here in the corridor. That is possible. It's kind of next to our battery charger. I don't think it'll fit opposite here, but we could also put it out of the way some. I don't know, somewhere in here. Is this a good place? That might be a good place. Yes, this is why I haven't updated as well. I think I bought 5.5 when it was just an outright purchase. And then after CS6 they started the whole subscription shenanigans, and I was thinking, I don't want to do that. But now it looks like I've got the option to subscribe to the full Creative Cloud package for $30 a month instead of $50, and I thought that's cool. So currently I'm using what's it called? A kind of a free trial thing that came with a hard drive aboard, 2 months free Adobe photography plan. So I'm running that currently, and when that runs out, I think I'm going to go and subscribe to the Creative Cloud. There, both our power cells are now being charged up. What does that mean, Aerial Healer? I'm not entirely sure if I understand you there. Oh, coordinates. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's the one exactly, Rod. That's the one that I have as well, the photography plan. And then, look at that, they charge up quite fast, don't they? That is very good. All right. While we watch these things charge, let's see what we need for that Moonpool upgrade station here. 3 titanium. Wow, that's just, let's play some funky music. Go buy that titanium locker and build that thing. Oh, I can't wait. And then, of course, it's building more stuff, which means we have to maybe like a thing that makes the seamoth go deeper and all that. This is it here. Look at that. There. Boom. Hey, see, Steve, I really only want Photoshop and Premiere. I don't really want any of the other apps, but it's the same price. If I were to go for a single subscription on top of my photography plan, it'll just be it'll be the same as just subscribing to all the apps. Crazy stuff. Prawn suit modules, there we go. So we have a depth module that we can buy. We need nickel, steel ingot, nickel, and some ruby. I don't think we found nickel yet, so forget about that. Then we have the thermal reactor module. We need kyanite for that. Well, we haven't got that. We're not going to get there for a while. Then, of course, we have the jump jet upgrade. Also requires nickel. I don't think we have nickel. We've got the crystalline sulfur. Found that last time. It's down at the old Degazi habitat, aka Jace Crab Shack. And we've got lithium, but we don't have nickel. Dang. Prawn suit propulsion cannon. That's an interesting one. Maybe we'll leave that for later. We need the drill arm, really. Grappling arm, also interesting, but benzene, that's not really what we're in for. The drill arm, now that's something we should build. 5 titanium, 1 lithium, and 4 diamonds, and that will allow us. Very cool, Patrick. I love that meme. This thing will allow us to drill those large deposits that we sometimes find. These big mountains of stuff. So I'm interested in that drill arm. I think we should build that. Torpedo arm, yeah, it's good for killing Reapers, but let's not go there. So that's for the prawn suit. That we should definitely do. 4 diamonds, lithium, and some titanium. That's going to be great. Let's see what else is available. Common module. So there's hull reinforcement. That could be good in case we get attacked. This thing fits both the prawn suit and the seamoth. Energy efficiency module. Could put that in the seamoth. But I don't know, I think this one is probably the one we should be looking at. It upgrades the storage capacity of both the seamoth and the prawn. So it's just one thing that we slot in. Yeah, good point, Patrick, exactly. No copyright. It just slots in and gives us more storage. I think we can build up to 3 for the seamoth, and we can also add some to the prawn suit. So let's see if we can build a couple of those with 3 titanium and 1 lithium each. Let's see. This looks promising. Because with all these big deposits, we're going to go and find a ton of stuff that we need to haul away. diamond. You look at that, we've got diamonds! Ah, no lithium. That's a shame. That is a shame. If we don't have lithium, we can't build those storage modules. But that's okay. We're gonna find those things. Lithium. That's over by the mountain island. So we can put a scanner room there and hunt for lithium in due time. I think that's good. That's maybe something for next week. But that drill arm, I think that'll come in handy. Drill arm. Also requires lithium. Damn. And 4 diamonds. So we've got the titanium, we've got the diamonds, but we're lacking some lithium. Huh. And then, of course, there's these other things here. There are these depth modules, I believe. Solar charger. Oh, right, okay. Depth module Mark 1. 2 glass and 1 titanium ingot. That'll be cool. That'll get our seamoth deeper. Currently, it can only dive to about 200 meters. And I think that's a good investment. Let's do that. Let's do that. 2 glass, 1 titanium ingot. Okay, cool. Let's do that. And we're doing that so that we can go deeper with the seamoth. I think we have a titanium ingot in here. Yeah, look at that. Let's get that. And what was the other thing? I've already forgotten. What was it? Glass. There we go. Oh dear, short-term memory. I only got 2 quartz. That makes 1 glass. We need 1 more glass. But don't we have some of that in the submarine? Full throttle? No, I don't remember that, Patrick. Remind me, what was that again? Yeah, go on. Our beautiful submarine. Let's do that. We've just given you the excuse of why you're here, Aerial Healer. We've just banned you from the chat. Sorry about that, but you know, if you don't know why you're here, feel free to watch, but you know, keep snarky comments to yourself, please. No problem. It was a joint decision. Actually, the storage is downstairs, isn't it? So let's go and see. Yeah, have breakfast. What's for breakfast in Australia? Yeah, see if you can do it, Julia. This is a good test. /ban at Shadow Universe. It should come up from the list if you type the first few letters. There we go. Thanks for watching. Oh, eggs and bacon. I love that. How exciting. We don't have any. It looks like we don't have any. Oh, table coral sample. Oh, these are empty. Okay. Just trying to look for glass here. I have a feeling I may have frittered some glass away here, but it looks like that was on the other base. That's why I'm getting totally confused. Julia will be back. Yes, exactly. Maybe there's something in here. There's Rod's hair. That's what's in the locker. Rod's hair. Oh, there's only a fire extinguisher in here. Ah, what a shame. Okay, let's go downstairs again and set that scanner room to look for quartz. And then hopefully we're going to see some action today. Man, this building components getting boring. Peeper's thinking that as well. Look, he's disappearing. Disappearing fast.
intake.
Oh, with the fluid intake again. We'll keep looking, Rod. We'll keep looking, no problem. I'm sure we'll find it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So many things to take care of. But I think this water filtration machine has really paid for itself. It's very exciting stuff. I totally am the captain, yes. Call me Captain J. Okay, don't forget to drink that water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
See what the scanner room comes up with. What, one piece of quartz? That's not near enough. That's nowhere near enough what we need. And it's buried in some cave with the crash fish and everything. Oh, there. Okay. See? Man. Oh, man. He only has one eye. He's very cute. If only I could look at him for longer than 1 second. Yeah, for the fact that he only does have one eye, he has terrific depth perception, don't you think? He knows exactly where I am. Yeah. 5 years. This is how long it's going to take us to play Subnautica. 5 years. Do you know, to get my hands on some glass, maybe I could just deconstruct some windows here. How's that? Yeah, do we really need that window here? Oh, there's another piece of quartz. Oh, there's another one. Oh, okay. Scanner room took a while. It's only got an i3 processor. Wouldn't have happened with a double Xeon setup, of course. There. That's all we need. One more piece of that. Oh, there you go. That's where all the quartz is hiding, is it? Look at that. While we're on a hunt, maybe while we're passing, perhaps... Not him again! Do you know, wouldn't that be nice? I would love to do that as well. Let's try that. I think, I've been thinking that for the last 2 years, ever since iRay came out, there is a thing that they offer, the NVIDIA offer. It's something called iRay Server. Oh my god, I died. Did you see that? So Julia, exclamation point death space plus. You've died and lost your quartz. Oh, no, actually I kept it. Oh, that's nice. That's good. That is exactly what I was getting at. They still offer, well, it used to be in beta, iRay Server. And I think a render farm for DAS Studio scenes would be ideal. I don't know why DAS don't do that themselves. I think they'd be raking it in. It'd be like another super annoying subscription thing, or it could be something like a per scene thing that you say, depending on the resolution, we would offer renders that are just way faster than what your computer could do. And I think there'd be value in that. So iRay Server is a software that runs in the cloud. So you imagine you had rack-mounted computers that had several fast graphics cards in there, NVIDIA GPUs. And with them, you could then offer a service in which you could make DAZ Studio or anything that renders with iRay log in, and then your scene is sent there and it gets sent back as a rendered picture or rendered animation. That's what render farms do, and that's what works with professional grade animation for the likes of anything from Modo to Cinema 4D, all the big ones, Maya, they all offer that. And it would be really, really cool to have that on a level like DAZ Studio. So right now you can rent a server, but it means you have to go and install the content yourself in there and have it render on one computer. But the power really of cloud rendering would literally be that you just send off your scene. You don't really care what hardware needs to be struck together for that scene to be rendered. All you care about is a 4K animation coming back to you in about 20 minutes rather than 5 weeks, which it would take on a regular computer to do that with a single graphics card or even with a dual GPU system. That would be really cool. Aha! Seamoth depth module. Sure, no problem, Alien. And it would be awesome, because the thing is, if you look in DAZ Studio on the render tab, on the advanced tab, there is something that lets you log in to a remote server called the iRay Cloud or something similar. And that means you can go and send a file there. So DAZ Studio can literally communicate with the iRay server, and I always assumed that's what that is for. But iRay server is kind of absent from, the NVIDIA lineup. It would be so super awesome if somebody would just do that. I'd love to be part of that. But of course I haven't got $400,000 to invest into that idea and see if it works. Oh my god! We can build funky textures with that, can't we? That's going to be so exciting. And we can totally put WP Guru on the outside. Well done, Patrick. This is so cool that we have this chat going into Discord now. So if we need to find that link, it's going to be there in the stream chat log. Well done. Yeah. And it's free. Let's get it. That's a great idea. I'm interested in a couple of these storage modules, so I'm going to go and find some lithium. But there's also that drill arm here, which we all need lithium for. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We will go and build a scanner room by the mountain island, for which we need... Let's have a look. Scanner room needs copper. Oh my goodness, copper again. Gold, table coral sample. Yeah, we don't really have that to spare. So I think I'm going to do something rather bad. I'm just going to disassemble this room here. I'll take that scanner room upgrade out. I'm going to go out and disassemble this room, take all the bits and bobs with me. Yeah, we've got copper and wire, haven't we? Let me put all that away here. Disassemble the whole room, reassemble it back at the other place. And then look for lithium. Oops. Copper wire goes into the copper cupboard. Where is it? Copper, there we go. And then the other thing that we need to, in fact, to access this at the other end is a hatch. A hatch is 1 piece of quartz and 2 titanium. No problem. I think we can just about muster that. Oh no. Man, we need more quartz. Terrible! More quartz needed. I do have a plan. I'm not just running around madly. I do have a plan. Trust me. Of course I will, Patrick. I will try my best Patrick Stewart impression. Let's do that. Oh, do you know, if it doesn't, we will make it work. As long as we have the OBJ and some texture files, we'll be able to create stunning Iray type textures. Usually, if it's a poser only model, it still works fine with 3D Light. Ah, here, there we go. Yes, I remember you, dude. Here, one eye. Knows exactly how far away I am. Crazy. Brian, speaking of narration, I've uploaded up to chapter 21 on ACX now. So that's more for your listening pleasure. And then tomorrow I'm going to start narrating from chapter 22 onwards. Yes, make it so. Oh yes, and I'll take care of these corrections as well. That's the other thing. That was the other plan for tomorrow.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. No, she doesn't actually. She's only listened to one chapter. That was once I've edited it, I listened back to it, and yes, that's the only thing she's heard so far. But she was very amused, so she can't wait to listen to the rest of it once it's finished. As usually, I sit in another room, so it's nice and quiet and slightly muffled there. Now will never come again. My God, those are amazing quotes. Maybe we should have them pop up on the screen during these streams. That'd be very cool, like randomly. There's a random quote thing that I can make them pop up in the chat every so often. Could even create a dummy user called Patrick Stewart, and then it could come up every once in a while. So we've got quartz, we've got our seamoth here. I don't think I can disassemble this whole room from the inside. Maybe I can. Let me try. Can I do that? Nah. I think I can only do it from the outside. Oh, that's going to be nice. It'll be slight damage to our base, but only temporary. Let's deconstruct this scanner room. What do you mean container isn't empty? There isn't a storage container in here, is there? Oh, yes, there is. Actually, this guy is too close. Okay, no problem. When you have too many lockers, you know. Does it fit here? Oh, locker music, of course. Sorry. Huh. It doesn't fit in here. Could put it here. Yeah, because I think we need... No, maybe we'll be okay. We'll be okay. It's the locker deconstruction music. Ah, there we go. Goodbye, scanner room. And I'm only doing this so that we can rebuild him in another place in which I know there's enough lithium rolling around. I say, Jean-Luc Picard. Do you know, that's a good point, because everything is kind of under copyright there, isn't it?
All systems online.
Oh no, we can't play the locker music when we're not doing anything with lockers. I totally agree. So now, of course, the question becomes, where is it, that island? Is it over here? And this is one island, this got to be the other. I thought we had a beacon there. See if we can find that. Exciting wreck, floating island, George. That's not it, so it's got to be the other one. Mini base, that's also not it. Exciting wrecks, a floating island. Do we not have another one? I thought there was another one. Oh, I suppose we couldn't do that because it required copper and we didn't have copper, so... So if we look at the floating island, it's just opposite. Okay, floating island is here. Floating island is southwest. So if we go northeast, that's where that other island should be. Oh, darn! I forgot the food. Thank you, Brian. Yes, food, my goodness. Food. We do have a bottle of water still. That's good. There's just something missing here. I hope we can bring it back later.
Calorie intake recommended.
Well, Brian saw it first, so there we go. And now my inventory is so full, I can't even pick food up anymore. That's just crazy, isn't it? Okay, we're going to divest ourselves of some of that titanium. Yeah, it's going to be another spontaneous locker over here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There. Good stuff. Copper, titanium, oxygen tank. Basically everything here. There. Perfect. That should be good, right? Can always pick up one extra health pack since we're in the vicinity. And then of course there's a radio message. Oh, keep that in mind. If ever we're not on a mission to do something. Right. Mountain Island, here we come. Southwest? Northeast, there we go. Wow. Do you mean which type of enterprise? Well, the original will always have a special spot in my heart. But the next generation version is probably the one... no, actually, no, I can't really say. It's because, yeah, the E Voyager is actually is fantastic. Voyager is amazing. I like the Voyager. It's really difficult to say, isn't it? That is also right, Rod. We need to find more copper, of course, to make picture frames. But hey, as soon as we've got that drill arm, for which we're now finding lithium, we can drill tons of copper, Oh, there we go. That's probably where that island is, behind this oddly shaped cloud there. I think if I have to pick one, if I had to pick one to keep, I think maybe I pick Voyager or Next Generation. Oh, I can't say. Because then there was also these other things that they had in the Star Trek original movies. They were never the original Enterprise anymore. They were always, upgrades of this, that, and the other, and they were also very cool, I must say. But they're little 80s, so I think maybe Voyager. Ah, Mountain Island. Hello. Yes, look, Mountain Island, scary structure. Yeah, let's land on the beach here. I think this is probably part of why, even if we could get the Voyager today, it's like I cling on to my retro computers, my 10-year-old computers, because I'm thinking, no, they work, they do what I want them to do. But like you say, technology evolves. I think today we wouldn't even have the Voyager type thing anymore. We would probably have the thing that they had devised in one of those episodes. I don't remember what type of fantasy world that was now, but there was this thing about messages from the future, and apparently there was a ship with slipstream technology. And I think that's probably the one that I would want. The slipstream ship. So I think I'm going to build myself a little scanner room over here. I think it was Voyager, yes. Wasn't that the episode where, because they were so far away, the idea was they picked up a message from the future and they brought something like new technology in there, and it turned out to be all made up in the end. But yeah, that was the episode. Perfect. Scanner room goes here. That's right, by Barclay. That's him, exactly. And he just had created this whole fantasy around the Voyager crew, wasn't it? I think that was it. All right. Now we build a hatch so that we can enter our little scanner room. Hatch goes here. Hatch is quite a big construction thing here, I must say. Very cool. Oh, do you know we've forgotten something? Oh, that's embarrassing. How are we going to power this thing? We forgot a power source.
Warning, emergency power only.
Oh,
Oxygen
man.
production offline.
Well, I'm going to install that upgrade anyway here. We don't have enough, I was going to say money, or resources rather, to build a solar panel. All we need is one piece of copper. And we can't actually attach that here, can we? Can we put that on the hatch? Yes! So once again, we're short of copper. Oh really? I didn't know that fandom was under scrutiny. Exactly, Brian. That's exactly the problem. But maybe there's copper down here. If we just go and have a quick look, see, what do you think? Because I don't really want to go all the way back home. There's got to be copper down here. In the Lost River? Ah. That would be good, yeah. You melt down your pennies. Do you know, short-term memory here, I'm so sorry. What was... Where did we find copper again? Was it sandstone chunk? Limestone chunk. Okay. Because I'm just assuming limestone chunk should be around here as well, shouldn't there? Come on, limestone chunk. Limestone is copper, right. It is so weird, isn't it? We really came for the lithium. Now if we need to find more copper... Ah, speaking of which, look at that, lithium. Awesome. Can you imagine this is copper? Come on, copper. Oh, lithium. Okay. Yeah, I think lithium. Oh, right. Okay. Lithium. Julia says lithium is also in the Lost River. That's, by the way, the Lost River is the next area we're going to explore. Once we're done collecting items here, and we're going to go back to Jay's crab shack. We're going to go and have a look at the Lost River. Come on, copper. Lithium, okay. Perhaps we don't even need that scanner room up here. Just find the lithium ourselves. He looks evil. Yeah, he bites us, I think. I wonder how they've made these fish swarms here. Do you think they're all individual pieces of geometry that are floating around as a swarm? Kind of like a particle system? Because there's just so many of them. I remember that when the original Halo game came out on the Xbox. Copper! Ha! 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 Fantastic! When the original Halo game came out on the Xbox, one of the things that they had were these very small enemies that were literally as hordes, and that was something I think the world hadn't seen until then, because there were just so many of them on the screen all the time. We were up to then we were content dealing with, I don't know, 6 or 8 non-player characters at the same time on the screen, but when they started presenting things like, I don't know, 50, that was crazy. So now we have a solar panel. Now, of course, it's night, so we still can't use that scanner room. What a shame. So funny. Well, but what we can do is just have a quick look how many pieces of lithium we actually need. Isn't that something that should be possible? Yeah, I think in the blueprints we should be able to see that. Somewhere here, there should be a list of what these items cost. There we go. Cyclops depth module. That's the modification station. There we go. So, storage module. 1 lithium. Okay. And 3 titanium. So we can build 1 of those. At least, if not 2 of those. Then there's also... what is that drill arm thing here? Drill arm. There we go. Oh, okay, perfect. So literally 1... Since we have 4 already, that's awesome. Rich guy, welcome to the stream. Actually, we do have a bed. We're going to go straight back there, actually. We were just here to collect some lithium. I think we're just going to leave that little scanner room operational right here. And return to our base, where we can totally visit that bed. Oh, there it is. Perfect. We're still hunting for resources. We were hunting for quartz, for copper. Now we've got some lithium, and that allows us to build some upgrades for both the prawn suit and the seamoth. And then we can go and explore the Lost River. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's our Cyclops here. This is nothing for us really, but that's where the Cyclops is. That's where we're going to go next after we're building some upgrades. We just stole the scanner room from our main base just so that we could scan for lithium. And it turns out we didn't even need that because we've found the lithium all by ourselves. And I had foolishly brought all the ingredients for the scanner room, but I've forgotten the power, so that was a little bit of a shame there. Wow, 10,000! That's crazy. Do you know, I heard that one of those discussions about RTX cards is always that when you're rendering a scene, the scene has to fit into the memory of the graphics card so that the whole scene can be rendered. And that's of course a limitation because even 11 gigabytes may not be enough, you know, for... Oh, there we go. Power store. 11 gigabytes may not be enough for certain scenes to render them. So the Blender crew are developing something that will allow you to send chunks
Welcome aboard, Captain.
of the scene in... Oh, I've forgotten, we can't go through it anymore. They are building this technology that allows the render engine to send chunks of the scene into the engine so that you don't need all that RAM. And I don't know, I'm just thinking if you had 10,000 characters and you try to render that in DAZ Studio, that's not going to be possible. So they're working on this technology that much RAM on graphics cards is no longer necessary in a way. But they also said that that's not going to arrive tomorrow. This is very difficult to do from what I understand. Yeah, so this is where our scanner room was literally. So now we can't walk through this anymore, which is a shame. Perhaps, do I have enough titanium to build a bit of a corridor here? Just to connect these pieces until we either get a new scanner room or... Why wouldn't that work? That's terrible. That fits on there quite perfectly. What a shame. I suppose it's a locker that's in the way. That's probably too many lockers over there. That could be. Yes, and it is for that reason, Patrick. That's exactly why. If you have a 4 gigabyte card and an 11 gigabyte card together, for example, then the smallest denominator is 4 gigabytes, and that's because Iray will need to send the whole scene to that RAM. And yeah, that's why you can only have the lowest RAM for those cards. That's exactly that reason. So if you want to make use of 11, you really have to use two 1080 Ti or 2080 Ti cards. Our power cells are charged as well. That is very good. So the only alternative then you have if you need that many characters is use very low resolution characters. We've made an upgrade. It's this one here. A depth module that's in there. We've made this one so we can put the storage module in there now. Oops. What happened? It didn't go in? I dropped it. My god, I dropped it. Where's the storage module? Oh my god. It's on the seamoth. Fine. We're good. My goodness. I was going to install it, not drop it. That's terrible. I just pressed the wrong button. There we go. So now we have this little bulge here, and that is now a pocket that we can open and then store things in. And we can install up to 3 of these modules on the seamoth. One of them will be, I think, here, bulge out here, and there's another one somewhere else, maybe on the front here somewhere. So that would mean we can then have we can transport things much like in the prawn suit. We can put them in here. When we find things on our expeditions, we can put these things in here. That's what that's used for. I thought I'll just put it into the seamoth right away so that I don't forget. So now, let's go. In fact, let's take the whole seamoth and dock it back in the moon pool here, and then build that drill arm. Because that'll be very cool once we install the drill arm in our prawn suit. Oh, see, I've forgotten some titanium. I need some more titanium, otherwise I can't make that thing. But then we can go back. So 4 diamonds, 4 pieces of titanium. Okay. Didn't I make a new locker somewhere with lots of titanium in it? Could have sworn I did that. Where was that? Oh, I took it all out, didn't I? Oh, yes, yes. There, that's 2 pieces of titanium. Get rid of 1 locker. And there's more. That's that. And then we also need 4 diamonds. Diamonds are in here, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That should make 1 handy drill arm. I'm also going to pick up my charged up power cells now. I may even deconstruct the power cell charger so that we can then go and build it on the 500 meter deep base there. And we can charge our power cells over there. Yes, nice one. I took it all out. Thanks for letting me know. Short-term memory, quite at work there. I think a power cell charger down at Jay's Crab Shack is probably a good idea, because there's also the seamoth takes power cells, our submarine takes power cells, the prawn suit takes them. Yeah, I think that's a good investment. Hull reinforcement. Another storage module. Woo. Now, we're not going to make that. We're going to totally make that drill arm. The amount... the amount of copper we can mine with that. I'm tempted to just get 2 more pieces of titanium and make another storage module. I think that's going to be a great idea. Let's do that. And then we're going to set off on our massive journey. You can pick, you can take either or. So I can take right now, we'll totally do that. Exactly. We'll take the seamoth on that journey. And then we're going to have it down there as well. Oh, actually, do you know, that reminds me. Now, let's pick up 2 more pieces of that. That reminds me, Dreamlab. We've got our modification station over here, don't we? All the way through here, in the back room. The modification station can turn, and this is probably a very good idea to do that, it can turn our seamoth depth module into depth module Mark II using magnetite and enameled glass. Will do, thank you, Patrick. And we can even make a Mark III, because currently it's good up to 300 meters, but I think this one makes it safe up to 900 meters. So currently we're in that shack up to 500-600 meters. So we would really need this thing as well, don't we? Do we have magnetite and enameled glass? Maybe we'll do that next time, because I think that requires more quartz, and we've done so much hunting today. Maybe we'll go and do that next time, because I think without that second depth module, I think the seamoth is going to be difficult to use down where we are. That's also, you know, that's also a good point. Strip this base and just take lots of these ingredients while we've got the submarine here. Just ship things around. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Do we need another vote? Strip this base bare and just fill up our submarine with many of the things that we've built here. Let's vote. Okay, I'm going to put that vote together. Right. We need a new vote. We need voting music. That'd be kind of cool. Create a poll. I'll give you 2 minutes to decide. Between yay or nay. I'm thinking there may be benefit in keeping 2 bases around. And just establish a second kind of outpost down there. So, you know, one of those things. Difficult to say. 2 against 4, 6 votes in total. Maybe we need voting music. There we go. This is the voting music. Awesome. As soon as the music stops, the results will count. There we go. 7 votes so far. Oh my god, it's a tight race.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh yes. Let's build that next storage module. Oh, I thought that music would go on for a little bit longer. Okay, let's make it happen. It told me 125 there. It's over after 3 seconds. Okay, looks like with 50 seconds to go, we're pretty close to a decision. Oops. Going swimming. I'm going to put this storage module in our little seamoth here for now. There we go. Do we need anything else from here? Do we have everything? We've got that drill arm. We've got a health pack. Got some of these exciting things. What do we do with that again? Advanced wiring kit and lithium. I'm sure we wanted to do something with it. I totally forgot what it was now. Crazy stuff. Okay, 2 seconds, 1 second. Nah. Okay, cool. We've got, that's the sound effect I was looking for. Cool. So it looks like we're going to leave this base otherwise intact. And we'll go visit, we can take some of the resources that we have over to the crab shack. It's very good, Brian. Yes, very good. That was, of course, from... Where is that from? That reminds me of 2010. 2001? 2010 it was. The year in which we make contact. Was I right? Oh yeah, one other thing. Oh yeah, that's I remember now. The advanced wiring kit and all that. That was for the power cell charger. Right. I'll see if some more water is available, and then we're going to set off to Jay's crab shack. Man, water isn't ready. Cool. Oh, let's sleep. By that time, water should be ready. See, Alien, I'm going to bed in the game just for you. Awesome. Okay. And now there's water. Bye, Alien. Thank you so much for joining. join us on Monday for abduction if you're free. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's 10 o'clock your time. I'll change some batteries around if I need to. Yeah, Habitat Builder has been used a lot. This thing's got that ion battery in it. Yeah, this thing. I mean, it's got an ion battery in this as well, so it'll be okay. It'll be okay. There. This charges up. These are full. It's good stuff. The rest is going to be charged up when we get to Jay's Crab Shack. Thank you so much, Patrick. I'll have a look later.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We'll see what we can make with that, shall we?
Welcome aboard, Cap systems online.
So, I guess we're going to go back to the submarine with the seamoth. Where's the submarine? Over there. So really, there's no point in taking. We'll get the narration sorted as well. Don't worry about it. You do the animation, I do the narration. Christina's going to do the texture work. That's going to be a very nice collaborative project. Dreamlab, do you think we should take the seamoth with us then? Because we can't use it down there. It may be more beneficial to leave the hull free and use it for the prawn suit. So we can take the prawn suit at different places. I'm thinking until we can kit this thing out with the what's it called? With the depth module, with the enhanced depth module. In which case, I might just take the storage modules out and give it to the prawn suit. That'll be more beneficial because they're interchangeable. Well, no. What you can do, Patrick, is you can set the animation up. I'm happy to render it and narrate it. How's that? We can do that.
Systems online.
Looks like you have a very particular vision about the animation. So you set it up. I'll go do the final render. I would love it. I've rendered that thing we did yesterday in the stream. I've rendered that out. It's a beautiful 30-second animation. I'll post that later. In fact, I have already posted it. I just haven't made a thumbnail for that. So give me a chance to do that, and then I'll switch it live after the stream. It looks very nice. I've slowed it down a little bit. So I've rendered it at 60 frames a second, and it looks very exciting. No vehicle dock, okay. Chewie on the Enterprise. Oh, it's going to be great. It will be so exciting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the super exciting trip back down to Jay's Crab Shack? Dancing on the bridge of the Enterprise. Have they made the outside only, or does it have the inside as well, like the bridge and the transporter room and all that? We don't have another beacon, do we? Because I always miss the entrance to it. Let me go have a look at that camera here, the conning tower camera. Floating island. That's our base. That's the scanner room over there. Where's Jay's Crab Shack? Destroyed! Oh, it's there. It's down there. Oh, okay. Huh. Yes, establishing shot first. I totally agree. Going down. Oops. Not going down that fast. That far, even. there's a bit of a reef going on here. Oh my god. Let's see if we can safely maneuver back down there. I like it. It could be a really nice collaborative project. Oh, I'm sure we can find that, Patrick. That's probably easy to come by. If not, I can mimic it like this. Something like that. That should do the trick. But if we find the original, that'd be even cooler. Oh yeah, that one, yes. Julia says, Ahura, I cannot reach the controls. And then, of course, we need to decide which era this is going to be in. Which Enterprise are we using again, did you say? The one from, was it the one from Voyager? Voyager, yes. Well, in that case, do we need a male narration or do we need a female narration? Because, you know, Captain Janeway was doing the narration on Voyager. She, by the way, the actress, before she did Star Trek, she did the voiceover for a hospital. That's kind of cool. These automated announcements in a hospital. I forgot where that was now. Kate Mulgrew, I think that was her name, wasn't it? Are we actually going in the right direction here? Floating island. Where's Jay's Crab Shack now? Oh, it's underneath us. Oh, okay. Of course, we need to go deeper, don't we? Whoops. Nearly ended up on a reef there. Maybe we shouldn't do that. That just attracts enemies, doesn't it? Ah, there it is, the Grand Reef. As I live and breathe. Yeah, I think we need to go this way, slightly further down. And then turn around. It's really difficult to see. Yeah, see these things here. Those are big deposits of quartz. We can mine those. This is like mini quartz next to it. And this is massive quartz. This is where we need to go. Yes, that is my question as well. think I'm kind of stuck here for now. Oh, there we go. Last time I found this handy little hole that I could just pass through and then turn around. I may have to just quickly nip out and have a look myself here. Like I did last time. This is really difficult to maneuver that thing. Yeah, so we're behind here, so I think we need to go further down here. Bedtime for you, biscuits. Ah, thank you so much for hanging in there. It is already midnight, isn't it? It's going so fast. Time isn't what it used to be, I tell you that. Thank you so much for hanging out. Always a pleasure to have you. And I will totally try your new ghillie hair. Very excited about that. 3 hair props in one. Very cool. Ooh. And a new wreck for us to explore. Now that is exciting. Great. So that's the wreck. That's very cool. I think we're going to park our submarine right next to this, explore a bit in that wreck, build ourselves a bed on the submarine, and then see how we can reach that base. Maybe we won't reach the base today, but we're certainly going to park that here. Have a look in that little base there, in that little wreck there. Look at that. Yes, let's do that. I'm going to drive that submarine to the wreck. We're going to swim around in the wreck for a little bit, and then we're going to wrap this session up. So maybe it's another 20 minutes or so. I tell you, when we started these streams, I really looked at the clock and thought, yeah, I don't want to make it too long. And the more we do these, I always feel that we're only just getting warmed up after about 2 hours. I mean, this is all, for me, this is all kind of prep work almost to get somewhere. And we're not even there yet. Whoops. Must make sure I don't get stuck behind that reef. But we will have to go slightly further down deep here. Let's have a look through that one of those cameras here. It's a dark art driving this submarine thing. Where's that wreck? Ooh, look at that! Can you see what I see? Oh, absolutely. I've seen those as well. Like 8 hours, literally every day, 6 days a week. You'd think, my goodness. I can see that when you get really into it, that it gets a long stream, but doing that every day? That is something else. Aha, see this? This is a time capsule. Let's not die. No, Julia says, let's not die, but let's open the time capsule, see what's inside. Diamonds, cuttlefish egg. Time capsules, do not be afraid. Look at that. Magnetite. That'll come in handy. And diamonds are, of course, forever. Very cool. Look at that. Thank you so much, Rod. That's exciting. And now that we have the drill arm, I can't wait to mine so much copper. It's going to be absolutely exciting. Look at that. So this is the wreck here. This is our submarine. So we need to go... What do we need to go here? Northeast and down. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Ah, and then when we have more copper than we know what to do with, we're going to have picture frames all over the place. Christina, if you've made that mug, I'd love to feature that as well. It'd be very cool. And Patrick, if you can make a render, it just has to be a 16:9 render of that Enterprise, we can totally put that in as well. There we go, northeast. Let's go dive deeper. Whoops. Didn't we just see that wreck? So funny that I can't quite make out the wreck. It was here a minute ago, wasn't it? We've all seen it, come on. How are we doing on power? Yeah, we're doing okay. Good stuff. Man, at this rate, all I'll be able to do is park the sub next to the wreck. Lots of resources strewn about here as well. Very nice. This, I think, is the entrance to our crab shack. Down here, and then yeah, then we get here. That's perfect. Okay, so that's how we get in here, and I think this is how we got out of here last time as well. But haven't we just seen a wreck? Where was that? You've seen it, right? You've been here with me, you've been watching it, you've seen the wreck. It's disappeared. It can't have gone that far. That's what I'm thinking, that'd be really cool. Oh my god, it's him. Well, okay, I mean, at least we know that there's a wreck around here, so perhaps that could be a good idea to take a look at that next time. I think since we're very close to... Ow. Whoa. What did you do? Dude, go away. It's my submarine. Well, our submarine, certainly not your submarine. That's the hole that we need to go into, I think. Or this one here. Yeah, somewhere here. It's fiddly work. This is not easy. I'm looking I'm looking into some kind of weird direction here.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, come on, not now. Maybe this is too slim here. Maybe I need a different hole. Oh, there's the wreck. Is that the wreck? I think that's the wreck. That's the wreck. Yes, that is the wreck. There. I think this would be a beautiful place to stop. What do you think? Next time we're going to have a look at what's down here in the wreck, and then we can fulfill all the plans that we had for this time. Oh, hang on, let me just switch off that engine.
Engine powering down.
And I think just so that we feel all at home here, perhaps I'm going to build myself a little bed somewhere here. And we've got that console here, maybe a little bed here. What do you think? That'd be nice. Let's build a bed. Makes us feel right at home. Oh, we don't have the right ingredients. Forget the bed. Maybe a chair. Let's put a chair down here. Here, perhaps. There, a swivel chair means we can sit here and contemplate and think about what we're going to do next time. I think let's loot next time. Come on, let's loot next time. That's a good idea. Let's loot next time. Because this is 2.5 hours already. Yeah, let's loot next time. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining. I'm going to go and save this thing. Very important to save the game. I know, it doesn't feel like that, does it? It's crazy. I don't feel it's been 2.5 hours. Like Brian said last time, it felt barely like 15 minutes, but we were there like 3 hours. Unbelievable. But that's what they say, isn't it? Time flies when you're having fun. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Have a good night in Europe. Let's have a good night here in America. And hopefully Steve has a wonderful day in Australia. Join me on Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Abduction, of course. It'll be great. And Brian, I'll be in touch about forthcoming chapters. Let me know what you think up to chapter 21. I'll do those corrections starting tomorrow. My friends, take care. Bye-bye.